Hey guys, today we're going to react again to the Gates of Delirium live in 1975. The difference is, last time that I did this, for some reason the video that I reacted to cut out the soon part, the soon section or the soon song, which actually became a single if I'm correct. And I decided to come back to the same video and try to actually finish the song. So this will probably be titled, Yes, Soon, live in 1975, instead of the Gates of Delirium. Although it's part of the Gates of Delirium, it's called Soon. So this is the section we're going to be listening to today, and hopefully the audio quality will be better than that video before. This is the official video by Yes, the band. So perhaps they did some engineering to actually make the sound better, but I don't know. And maybe the quality as well. From what I've seen, this video right here has less quality visually, and the other one has more quality. It's in HD, and maybe this one has better sound quality. I'm not really sure. But we're going to check out Zoom, which is my favorite part of the song. I don't really remember because I haven't listened to it off camera. This will be my second time ever. And I also reacted to the studio version if you're interested on the channel. So let's press play in 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, so we already listened to this one before. And I'm pretty sure it's this right here. Or something like that, I'm not really sure. Which is a very cool chord, honestly. Boom, boom, boom. It's kind of like mysterious, I'd say, dreamy as well. Enigmatic. So this is the beginning of my favorite part that cut off last time. I wonder how they do that sound. I think it's a synthesizer maybe? I'm not really sure. Like the sound of one... Oh, maybe it's the slide guitar? I don't know, I'm not really like a musician. But I'm already very excited. For some reason it reminds me of Star Wars. Oh, I think the audio cut out there for a second. This is very bluesy and kind of sad. He's doing a great job, honestly. I wonder if it's that hard to do that. It's a very nice song. I don't think the drummer is playing right. Maybe he's doing percussions. I also really like the bass. That adds a lot to the song. Reminds me of Close to the Edge as well.
Long ago, set it to soon, oh soon the light ours to shape for all time, ours the right.
Oh, that is really good.
Sun will lead us, our reason to be here.
Okay, I'm gonna pause right here and rewind a little bit so we can enjoy it later. But I have some things to say. First of all, I really like John Anderson's vocals right here. It's very kind of like vulnerable and kind of like kind of upbeat, kind of energetic, but not really like what do you call it? It's very symphonic, it's very melodical. It's not very like rock and roll or anything like that, just going crazy, you know. It's just very pretty. Kind of reminds me of like folk songs as well, just like Close to the Edge. Even though it's not a folk song, I feel like there's some roots in there that do remind me of that. And also very bluesy guitar. I don't know if that's what you call a sitar guitar. Not really sure if that's actually the name, but I call it the slide guitar. Maybe I'm completely wrong, but it reminds me of like a, what do you call it, like a violin or something like that, like a very classical instrument that really makes you feel a lot of things because it's so like mellow and very, very emotional, very powerful, you know. And I feel like the use of the slide guitar was probably one of the best like examples what you can do with these instruments in like an emotional level, because it makes you feel a lot of things even though he's not really necessarily speaking those emotions. It's more like you can hear what he's saying through the instrument, you know. So it makes a lot of sense, and it makes you question if John Anderson or whoever came up with the song, if they did the lyrics first or the actual song part, you know. I think somebody in the comments commented that he sometimes he does both or something like that, and that the instruments kind of like emulate the same emotion that the vocals are doing. So maybe that's what it's about. And I can see that a lot of times with the bass and the slide guitar in this little section right here, there are no drums, which I think is a good idea. Maybe there are percussions in the background, but I can't really hear too much. And if so, then it's very subtle, which is a good thing, because I feel like it would be kind of like invasive and intrusive to have the drums just going crazy in the background. You know, it's kind of like unnecessary, so that's a good call on them. And let's see.
Oh, soon the light ours to shape for all time, ours the right.
He has a really good voice, man.
The sun will lead us, our reason to be here.
I really like the acoustic guitar as well. It adds a lot of human touch to it. Oh, they're the drum. Okay, I'm gonna rewind real quick. This part kind of like makes me like make images of like nature. It's very powerful and kind of like peaceful, calm. The end of the war, I guess I could say, because the Gates of Delirium is apparently about the war or wars in general, and this is apparently after the war, and I feel like it's probably a message of, you know, after the war there's going to be that moment where people are a little bit more empathetic and kind of like regretting and looking back in hindsight of what the war did to them, what the war caused, pretty much dead bodies and, you know, terrible stuff like that. So it's kind of like that moment of enlightenment where people really look at the tragedy that they created, the war, pretty much. And there's a spiritual meaning, I'd say, maybe. I've seen the lyrics before and I analyzed in the last video, not the live one, the studio version. And apparently it's kind of like a spiritual thing where the sun has something to do with it. I don't know what if the sun's supposed to be like Jesus Christ, or if he's supposed to be God, or enlightenment in general. It's something kind of like mystical and metaphorical, if I could say. Maybe it has nothing to do with anything. Maybe the sun is just the sun and that's pretty much it. But it has something to do with the creation of humanity, on my perspective, of the fact that we are made of stardust and the sun is kind of like our creator, you know, because we are made of particles that really came about from like billions of years ago. So it's pretty interesting. And let's continue. It's very, very emotional, very nice. I don't know if I remember this in the studio version. Okay, so I think that's the end of the presentation. That was really good, honestly. I really like the acoustic guitar at the very end. I don't really remember if that was in the original one, but it's overall really good. It's a great choice to end the song. Like, it really just fades out, like it came in as well. Yeah, just great. I love the fact that the soon part is like one of the most watched, the most like repeated parts of the video right here. That I guess shows you that this is probably the best part of the song. And the beginning is very, very not watched actually. Probably the part of the war where it's kind of like chaotic and stuff. But yeah, this was great. I really enjoyed it. Probably was worth it going back and listening to it again. I also really like this ending part right here, where the slide guitar became a little bit more aggressive and went full on like guitar solo mode pretty much, and the drums kicking in as well as the bass just going crazy, and then it all just kind of like fell down to the acoustic guitar, kind of like the War, I'd say. Like it's a mini version of the War, you know. Like maybe it's supposed like it head canon right now, you know. Maybe it's supposed to be like there's a big war, then there's peace, then there's a little bit of conflict where people are kind of like divided between one another, just like, you know, what happened with the Berlin Wall and stuff like that. So it's like a mini conflict. It's not really a full blown out war, but then peace again, and then the cycle continues, you know. So maybe that's what it's supposed to represent. I don't know. But yeah, this was very fun. And if you have more backstory of soon, I think it's called, not sooner, then please comment down below what you think of the song, what your interpretation is, what you think the sun is supposed to represent. Because I feel like there was another song called Awaken, which also had a lot of to do with the sun. They say that quite a lot, so it made me like make my gears start to shift around to see what it actually means. And maybe you have some info that I don't. And that's it. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and if you did, please leave a like and subscribe so this doesn't take as long to do anymore, because I gotta buy a mic. As you can see, the quality of the audio is very bad because I lost my mic. Although I do have one right here. As you can probably see, I have a mic arm and a mic right here, but it's not working because I gotta buy an adapter pretty much to plug it in the PC. So for now it's not working. I gotta buy that. It's like $100. And if you're charitable, then please give me $100, and I'm very much in need. And that's it. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.